All right, friends, Merry Christmas. We are back months later on the bedroom build project. Finally gonna build our desks underneath the beds. I'll show you what wood we got for that. First, I'm gonna be mounting our brackets to hold the shelf or the desk, basically one sheet of wood. I'm gonna use my laser level to set my height, and then got my different L brackets for the supports. Also got a stud finder. We found one. It's been a minute. I'm gonna have to dust off some of the old skills, but let's get to work. We're gonna make them 28 inches. 28 inches. The desks are gonna go 6 feet from the wall. Just make a mark because I don't want to know where my bracket's gonna go. I'm gonna start with 2 brackets. These things are pretty crazy. I'm gonna put them pretty evenly spaced, and then I could always add a third. There's our one bracket. To secure these, I'm gonna use these decking screws that I had left over, 3.5 inches. Plow them through the stud, and then I'm gonna come back, hit it with some white paint. Got my impact driver. Gotta mount it so the laser hits the tip. Good sound, that means we hit a stud. Yes?
This is for you. You do this. Do this stuff. Don't put it close to your mouth. Then it won't make a noise.
Hey, don't move that. No, don't move that.
You go here. Mom, watch this.
I know. Just let me grab him.
I'm just watching.
I know you're watching. I think it's too high.
I didn't want to tell you.
You didn't want to tell me? Well, this is the time you tell me, because
Okay,
if I do it all and then it's too high, then I have to do it all again.
I think it's too high.
Wife came in and said it was too high, so we're going lower.
Now that's better.
So the original plan was to use 2 brackets under each side of the desk. We ended up having to add a third on the long side just to add more support. As far as where we're putting these brackets, you really just have to find the stud and use the stud to secure it. I didn't want to mess with any drywall screws or any other mounting. I just used the stud and went with what I was given. Ended up turning out pretty nice. Back on the miter saw gang. Back wall desks are 48 inches wide each. The problem is this board's only 95 and 5/8. Well, what's 95 and 5/8 divided by 2? Shit if I know. 47 and 13/16. 47 and 13/16. Boom. Calculator. Problem about doing DIY, not doing it in like 2 months is, I don't know where anything is. Check it out. This saw ain't gonna cut all the way through, so I'm gonna have to do 2 passes on this bad boy. Cut right on the line. Saw out in the freaking water, in the rain, dude. How do you do this cut, huh? Well, line it up. Got our desks. I'm gonna sand it, finish it upstairs because I need to sand the stairs again anyways. It's the moment of truth. Yeah, I knew it. So I put this like 1x all on the face of these little drawers. So the back of this is sticking out, or the front of this is sticking out farther than the back. So I'm gonna have to like notch this board to fit. Hold it flush with where it's gonna go. There. Nacho Libre. I'm just gonna take 7/8. Oh, baby. Of course, our walls are not straight, but that's okay. It's gonna be great. So here's the back wall here. Got my jig cut. It's gonna hang over just a slightly bit. What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna have one that butts up against this. I'm gonna pre-drill some pocket holes underneath. So when I slide this one up and butt it up, I'm gonna just fire in some screws, so it's all gonna be one piece. Gonna make a nice elbow L desk. L7 weenie. Back it up, flip it, and reverse it. Like I said, I'm gonna do all the sanding, finishing, routing upstairs. Make a mess. Make a mess great again. Good old pocket jig. Just make sure everything is set to 3/4 inch material or whatever material you're using. And then dry fit them. So I routed these front edges. I'm gonna take the router to the corner as well. What I gotta do now is my pocket screws to make my corner flush. This wall is so uneven. Got these pocket hole screws for 3/4 inch material. Nice. Sand this down. We'll sand this all as one. Good from far, far from good, baby. It's all right. I was moving these around and I dropped one of the big ones and it split. So I'm gluing it up right now. Not that it matters, but it's level. Time to secure it to the secured. Make some noise. Got to make some noise. Just gonna finish up this routed corner. Try to run the vacuum. So I got a nice rounded corner. It's gonna need some sanding and maybe a little filler right here. All right, got both of our desks built, secured, screwed together. Now it's just a matter of taking the orbital sander and sanding down everything to make sure nice and smooth, and then we're gonna finish it with like a polyurethane finish coat. I'm also gonna re-sand these stairs because they got super dirty and hit it with the same coat as well. Just gonna be a lot of sanding. Got the vacuum in here, suck up the dust, get the dust up. All right, everything is sanded and cleaned up. Now it's time to put the finishing coat on, which I should have done about 4 months ago. I'm using a Star Urethane indoor-outdoor crystal clear finish with exceptional protection. I'm going with a clear satin, so not too glossy of a finish, more of a matte. Directions. Let it dry for 2 hours. What time is it? 3? Just hoping to get it to dry before the girls need to go to bed. What do you think of your desks? Do you like them? All right, got the first 2 coats of the polyurethane sealant on our desks and our steps. I'm gonna hit it one more time with this little 120 grit sanding block. Get one final coat on it and call it a day. Hopefully it holds the test of time. Only time will tell. All right, one last coat. Let's get it done. I'll usually just buy these $3 or $2 brushes so I don't have to clean them, because cleaning this urethane out of there is really not a fun thing. All right, so we finished our desk build for the girls. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
What do you guys think of your desks?
Good.
Do you have lots of room for fun stuff? Whoa! Still got a little fine tuning to do, some touch ups, some last minute details with the project, but it's coming along. The girls are going to be out of the house by the time I'm finished.
Ow.
Stick around for the next one.